Welcome in the 25th episode. Today we will add some sounds effect to our game. If you want to help support this channel, hit the subscribe button below this video, turn on notification so you will not miss any future video I release. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, let's go to our resources, then select the prefabs, and then let's open our grid square. Then select this grid square, and I will add audio source component to this object. So add component. And then let's type the audio source. Select this audio source. Okay, now we need to assign some sound which we want to play whenever we actually select this object. So I will just uncheck this play on awake. And then if you watch the previous video, there is a free sounds website which I showed you already. So if you go to the orange free sounds, you can go to the sounds effect and you can find nice effect for you. So this is clock ticking. You can play this effect. You can find many different ones. So browse through this website and find something which suits your game. Once you get the sound, let's go back to Unity and then make sure you put the sound into your sounds folder. So I have already done it. I have used my own sound, but I cannot actually share the sound with you because this is due to the licensing on this sound. So this is the sound I'm gonna play. Okay, so once you have your sound, let's select the grid square and make sure you grab this sound and drop it into the audio clip. And now let's go to the grid square, select these three dots, and then edit script. Okay, let's go right at the top, and then under our correct variable, I will put one more variable which will be private, audio source, underscore source. Then in our start method, right at the bottom, I will add source will be equal to get component of the type of the audio source. Okay, and then let's go back now to our check square function. So scroll down and let's find the check square. So it's the last function. So inside this if statement, if selected, we want to play our sound. So I will just put if the sound manager dot instance dot is sound effect muted is equal to false. Make sure you put double equal sign. We want to do the source dot play. Okay, so we're gonna play the sound only if the sound is not muted. So now let's save everything. Let's go back to Unity and then make sure you save this prefab. So I will just click this small arrow and then save. Make sure you save it. And now when you start your game, of course we have this looping sound from the previous tutorial. Let's mute it. Press play, foot, and now you can hear the sound when I selecting the square. Okay, so this is very nice, but now we want to be able to actually mute these sounds. So I will stop the project, and now let's go to our scenes folder. Let's select the settings scene. Let's go to our canvas, and we have already created the mute background sound. So we're not gonna duplicate this object. We're just gonna go now to the resources, prefabs, and we're gonna make prefab from this background mute sound. So I will just grab it and then drop it into the prefab folder. So we have a prefab from this mute background sound, and now we grab our prefab and drop it back to our hierarchy below the mute background sound. And now I will just rename it to sound FX button. Okay, so let's now right click on this sound effects button and then let's select unpack prefab completely. We actually detached our button from our mute background sound prefab. So if we modify this prefab, we're not going to affect this button at all. So let's select our sound effect button. Let's scroll down. We have to go to our on-click event. Let's select this first event, which object is missing, and press this minus. And then make sure from the sound effect button, you have still this function, so sound toggle button, and in the type, make sure you select the sound effect, not the background music. And now let's select the button sprite. And we want to change this button sprite. We don't want to have a slice 2. We want to have sound effects button. So grab this sprite and drop it here. And this sprite is under our graphics sounds button. Okay. So as you see, our button has changed. Now we can select this sound effects button. We can go to our prefabs folder. So resources prefab. We can grab this sounds button and drop it here. Okay, so we have generated 2 prefabs for each button. Now let's select this sounds effect and let's move it on the side. Over here, I will just reposition this mute button, maybe like that. I think this one might be a bit closer. Okay, so we have our 2 buttons in the settings scene. And now let's actually go to the file and then save. And then let's go to our scenes folder and go to our game scene, and we want to add those 2 buttons over here as well. So let's open the canvas, let's go to our resources, then prefabs, and then let's grab our mute background sound button and drop it onto the canvas, and then grab our sound effect button and then drop it onto the canvas again. So now for the mute background sound, let's set the scale to be 0.5 and then 0.5. And then I will just move this button on the Y position here and then on the X over here. So we're gonna move it. I will change this anchoring to be on the top. Okay, so whenever we change the resolution, this button will be pushed down. And then let's do the same for our sound effect button. So I will just set the scale on the X to be 0.5, 0.5. The anchoring will be from the top. And actually let's move this one to be next to our mute background music button. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to the file and then save. And now we can go to our scenes, main menu. Let's press play. So background is playing. Let's press play, play. We can mute. Okay, we can mute our background from here, but we actually can't, because if you go to the canvas and you click on the background sound, as you see on our on-click event, the object is missing. So let's quickly fix it. Let's stop the project. Let's go back to our game scene, select our canvas, then mute background sound, go to the on-click event, grab our main camera, drop it here. From the functions, let's select the game utility and then mute toggle background music. Okay, and now we can file, save, and we can go back to our main menu. Okay, so now we can test. Let's press play, foot, and now we can mute our background music from here. If you actually go back now, back to the settings button, settings menu, you can see that our music button is off, in the off state. So now when I go back, play, foot, I can enable the background music again, and our sound effects playing. if I disable the sounds effect. Okay, so as you see, there is another problem. We cannot switch on and off this button. Okay, so let's stop the project. This is a problem because we have forgot to add one more function. So let's quickly open our game utility class, and then inside our game utility we need to add one more public method. So right at the bottom I will put public void mute toggle sound effects, and then we want to call the sound manager dot instance dot toggle sound effect. Okay, then let's save everything, go back to Unity, and now we actually need to go to our scenes, game settings, and then inside our canvas let's open our sound effects button. Let's go to the on click event, click the small plus, grab our camera, from the function select the game utility, and then toggle sound, actually mute toggle sound effects. Okay, make sure you select the sound effects. Let's go to the file, save, and then let's go now to our game scene. Let's select our canvas, sound effects button, go to the on click event, click the small plus, grab our main camera and drop it here. From the functions, let's select the game utility, mute toggle sound effects. Okay, and now we can go to the file, save, and now let's go to the scenes and then main menu, and then let's play again and try again. Play, foot. Okay, we can switch on and off our background. So as you see, our button is turning off the sounds effect, but the position of it is actually wrong. So there should be the other way around. Okay, so the problem with our sound effect button is actually the order of calling functions. Okay, so let's first of all fix this issue inside our settings scene. So go to the scripts, to the scenes, and then settings. Let's go to the canvas, select our sound effects button, and then let's go on our click event. So on click events, as you see, we first of all toggling the graphics, and then we're muting the sounds. We should call this function first, then the other one. So I will just take this function out and take this function out, and then let's click this plus, grab our main camera here. From the functions, let's select the game utility, and then mute toggle sounds effects. And then let's click another plus, grab our sound toggle button, drop it here. From the functions, let's select sounds toggle button, and then toggle button. Okay, let's save everything, file, save. Now let's go to our game scene, and we need to do exactly the same. So select the sounds effects button, let's remove this first function and then second function. Let's click the small plus, grab our main camera, functions, game utility, mute toggle sounds effects, this plus again, grab our sounds toggle button, drop it here, and then from the functions, like select sound toggle button, and then toggle button. And then let's select the file and then save. Okay, so you need to make sure that first of all you're calling this function to toggling the sounds from the game utility, and then later on you need to call this function to apply these changes onto the graphic. Okay, let's go back to our main menu, and then let's press play. So let's mute this background sound. As you see, our sound is playing. If we mute it, it's not playing any longer. If we select it again, we play our background sound. And then as you see, all of the sounds are playing fine. So that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we will probably add some more sounds to the game, and I will go over with you all of the issues which we have in the game at this point, and we're gonna fix them. So thanks for watching, and see you again in the next episode.